Sinusundan naman yung second vlog ng 2 months later. Yes, so hello. Ay, so ngayong araw, since we're all at home, most of you guys, of us, ang hirap mag-English, ano? Isa pa nga. So yun, since most of you guys are at home, ako ngayon, it's my off, so I have time to do this clarity hand. So I just wanna, cause grabe. Okay, day 3. So yeah, so most of you guys will be at home at the moment, for lockdown, self-quarantine and all of that. And since my day off today, so I just wanna do something, kind of fun. It's a question and answer portion. It's a question and answer kind of vlog today. So last week, nag-post ako ng question box sa Instagram and also sa Facebook. So overall I got 47 questions, pero I'll be picking 13 to 15 questions muna today, and we'll see how it goes. Roll. Let's do the first question. So the first question is by Jean Jeremy Tuzon Tolosa from Facebook. So what is the one thing that people always misunderstand about you? What is your philosophy? So thank you, Jean Jeremy Tuzon Tolosa. Haba na pangalan. Siguro the most ang hirap mag-English. What most people misunderstand about me is they think that I have everything easy. Like since I was a kid, I was born in a comfortable family. So some of my friends, even relatives, think that I had an easy life. I was born and raised. I was raised in Manila, so tingin nila na napakadali ng buhay para sa akin, ganun. But they didn't really know the whole story, and I think that's the same thing to all of the people. Na they often misunderstand us in a way that they think that we had everything easy. That whenever we smile, they think we're always happy, ganyan. Pero most of them would only know the facade. Most of them would only know your successes, your achievements, but they would never really know what's below that iceberg. What are the challenges that you've experienced? What are the sacrifices that you have to take just to be who you are now, just to be who I am now, just to achieve the things that I've achieved now? And ayun lang, maybe yun siguro yung akala ng mga tao is super dali ng buhay ko, or super saya lang ng buhay ko, super chill lang ng life ko, but it's not. It's really not. But because they say, oh, you don't post a lot of sad things in Facebook. Like, why would I post sad stuff on Facebook? That's not right. Like, Facebook, like social media, should be an avenue, for you to share something that is, uplifting, joyful, ganyan, happy thoughts, happy memories, happy posts. Kasi parang whenever I feel sad, ganyan, I don't really post specifically on Facebook na, ganyan nangyari sa akin. Because maybe for some people, that's how they cope up with it. Pero para sa akin, I just shrug it off, and then move on. And yun, siguro nga, ganun. People misunderstand me as always positive, always happy. Pero I have also my lows in life. Yun. I hope that answered your question. And what is your philosophy, sabi niya sa akin? What is my philosophy? Just work in silence, work hard. Whenever you struggle, whenever you have to experience challenges, keep it to yourself. And when you've overcome that, then that will be your noise, yung na-achieve mo isang bagay, and that noise will linger to all of the people para makita nila na kung kaya mo, kaya rin nila. Kung nakaya ko, kaya nyo rin. Ganun. I think that's it. My philosophy is share your blessing. Yun yung philosophy ko. Ano ba sinabi ko? Basta yung just work hard in silence and let your success be your noise. Yun. Second question. Linis ko yung bibig ko kasi may tsokolate pala sa mukha ko. Habang may araw pa, dapat matapos ko na to. Ang dami pala. My God. Okay, next question. Why do you think we kept choosing the wrong people to give our hearts to? Yan, sabi ng isang tao sa Instagram, pero art nang sabi ng kanyang pangalan. Why do you think we keep choosing? Kasi I think we kept choosing the wrong people because we thought in the first place that they were the right people for us. You know, we really never know. You know, parang if we meet someone and we get interested with them, we don't immediately know that person is gonna hurt us, but we take risk and we take risks to fall in love with that person. And I think that's life, no? Life in general, we take risks. And in this kind of question, we kept choosing the wrong people because we thought they were the right person in the first place. Yun, I think. And, you know, again, and if that people who we entrusted our hearts to break it, then it's not their loss. Mali. Cut. So it's not our loss, it's their loss. Kasi pinili natin sila eh. Alam mo yun, in our hearts, we believe that they were the right people for us, pero hindi pala. So I think that's the answer for that we kept choosing the wrong person because we thought they were the right person in the first place, and also because eventually we will meet the right person. Yun. Hope I answered that question. Let's go on to the third question. Sana madali lang. Sabi niya, don't mention my name. Have you been cheated on before? Have you been cheated before? If yes, how'd you move on? Yes, ang dahil ng tanong. Siguro I would say yes, I have been. It was 5 years ago. Yes, pero tapos na yun, I've moved on and I'm happy for that person. But to answer that question, you know, cheating is one of the most painful, and being cheated on is one of the most painful and coolest experience you can ever have. Painful kasi habang mahal mo pa siya, meron na pala siyang mahal na iba. Clueless ka kasi you ask yourself these questions like, saan ako nagkamali? Saan ako nagkulang? Or saan ako sumobra? And you deal with that pain and you wonder with all of those questions for a long time. And personally, it took me 2 years. Pero, you know, one day you will wake up and you'll find the answers to those questions na saan ka nagkamali. Siguro nagkamali ka sa akalang sa'yo lang siya. Nagkulang ka. Saan ka nagkulang? Nagkulang ka siguro sa pag-unawa na kaya niya pa rin maghanap ng iba. Sumobra ka siguro sa pagbibigay ng tiwala sa kanya. Kapag niloko ka, huwag mong tatanungin kung ano yung mali sa'yo. Tanungin mo kung yung pagmamahal ba na binigay niya sa'yo in the first place ay totoo. Because I believe that if you love someone, you would not let yourself fall for other people. You know? And what I did to finally move on is I remember thinking of 4 things back then. First is that she's only human. So as humans, we're bound to commit mistakes. So I am. But with those mistakes, we learn. Second is that the love that we shared weighs more than the pain that she put me through. Third siguro is that forgiving her would not just benefit her but also myself. Forgiving her would give me a peace of mind. Forgiving her would let us both move on in our separate ways. Maybe not as lovers, but as friends. And fourth is that life is too short. We never know until when we'll be in this world. So while we have that time, we should, you know, appreciate life more and love more. But again, cheating is never okay. Cheating is not a mistake. It's a choice. It's a choice that you make to hurt the person that you said that you love. So, ayun, cheating is a big no-no. Okay, as a fourth question. On to the fourth question dahil masyado ako marami sinasabi. 5 tanong na lang ang sasagutin ko ngayon. kasi ang dami ko palang sinasabi. Kala ko kaya ko na. Okay, let's do the fourth question. Okay, so ito name lang, Nessa.va. So with those long questions, I just wrote their names in the paper, tapos sa laptop ko yung tanong nila. So sabi ni Nessa.va_, sabi niya, since there are lots and lots of doctors, especially nurses from Philippines who basically works abroad, in what aspect do you think the Philippines is lacking for Filipinos to work in the Philippines with a passion in serving the Filipinos? Appreciation. I think that's it. Same thing, pag-appreciate sa profession, specifically ng mga nurses. Kasi kung na-appreciate nila kami, tataas nila yung sweldo. Kung na-appreciate nila kami, hindi nila papahirapan. We should have, a healthy or a safe patient ratio or nurse-patient ratio in the Philippines. Kung na-appreciate nila kami, hindi siya sabihin ng isang senador na hindi kailangan dapat matalino ang mga nurses. Hindi niya sasabihin na room nurse lang dapat kami or something like that. Me personally, I would love to serve the Philippines, but again, hindi nako-compensate. Like how much do nurses earn in the Philippines at the moment? 12,000-13,000, something like that when you're starting. And how many patients do you have, diba? Like the whole ward. So it's really hard kasi when you're in the Philippines, double, triple ang trabaho mo as compared to working abroad, and then you don't really get financially compensated with that. It's not our choice. It's our choice to leave the Philippines. It's my choice to leave the Philippines and work here in Australia. And I love working here in Australia. But I would love more to work in the Philippines and serve my Filipino countrymen. But it's not a good idea as compared to working in here at the moment because of how much we earn, because it's about supporting ourselves and also our families. And pero sabi nga nila, you always, when you have that passion kasi, and it's my passion to really serve the Filipinos. And siguro at the moment I'm choosing practicality over passion. Practicality in a way na kailangan kong kumita para syempre may pangkain naman ako, ganun. Syempre makatulong ako sa family ko in a way. Practicality muna, and then when I feel like I've had enough, like I've worked enough, I'll go home and serve. Maybe not soon, but I will. Sabi nga nila, if you have that passion burning inside you, gaano man katagal or gaano man kalayo, hindi yun mawawala. So hopefully soon I'll be going back home and serving the Filipinos. But again, guys, appreciate us more. Appreciate not only your nurses, but all of the healthcare professionals who are working their butts off just to serve. So salute, especially this time of crisis, the pandemic crisis. I salute everyone, to my colleagues, my RNs, my RNs, my friends who are RNs, my friends who are doctors, everyone in general. Not just those in the medical field, but also other frontliners, just your security guards, our cleaners, our delivery people. Maraming salamat po sa tulong niyo sa Pilipinas, and ayun, mabuhay po kayo. Ang haba, diba? Sabi ko sa'yo, haba na yung sagot ko. So, fifth question na tayo. Fifth question. Good na akong daldal. Okay, ito naman ay from Facebook. Sabi ni Sammy L. Tabanos sa Facebook. Sabi niya, what do you love most about your profession? Quick answer. So, I think what I love most about my profession is just me serving the people who are in need. When you are a nurse, you don't choose who you serve. Even though they're drug addicts, even though they have a different beliefs as you, even though they have communicable or contagious diseases, such as right now we have patients coming in with coronavirus. We don't choose the people we serve them because we have to and we want to. And I think that's what I love about my profession. It's not just about, nursing is not just a profession, it's a vocation. You choose to do your work regardless of what the resources you have, regardless of what environment you are in. You just want to help, especially those people who are in their most vulnerable times in their lives. Yun I think, para sa akin yun. Ako kasi, hindi ko naman siguro, I wouldn't say that I'm a really perfect or good person, pero I love caring people for people, especially under most, most unlovable states. And ayun, I think that's what I love about my profession. Um, just simply serving in times of need. Okay? Okay, sige. Dahil may araw pa, isang tanong na lang tayo. Okay. Nakakaya naman, sabi ko 15, tapos 5 lang. Sige, mag-anim ako na tanong. Okay. Last question. Sabi from an Instagram question again. If there's God, why is there hatred and pain? If there's no God, why is there love and forgiveness? You know, when you believe in God, you don't believe that everything is perfect. When you believe in God, you don't believe that everything is gonna be happy or everything is gonna be flowing, you know? When you believe in God, you believe that even though no matter how painful you experience life, you will choose love. No matter how much hatred you see around you, you will look at that person who shows love and affection. Because when you believe in God, you believe that everything is in place. You believe that everything is according to His plan. So no matter how much you get discouraged about your plans or how much you get disappointed, you trust His process. Because again, like what I always said, we plan, but He executes. Yun, ganda ng sagot ko dun. Last question yun. Okay, so guys, thank you for asking those questions. 6 lang talaga yung kaya ko ngayong araw for this vlog. Pero siguro I'll do more soon. Ganyan. Again, thank you for watching sa vlog ko kahit walang kwenta siguro. Again, so yun. Maraming salamat. Hindi ko pala nakain yung Choli burger ko. Pero yan, maraming salamat and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!